Alrighty, we are back recording in advance again for Tuesday's episode. I'm not entirely sure how long I'll be out of town for, that's why we're recording so far in advance. In the last episode, we completed the ONS boss fight, and we made our way back to Firelink. Now, we have a couple of options, but I did say at the start, or at the end of the last episode, that the first thing we would be doing would be checking out the first DLC. And I haven't done my research on it, so there may be some things that I miss. We're gonna get to the important parts, basically. These lifts are ridiculously slow, but oh well. And I mean, if you want to, we can go all the way back through the rafters of that building again, but forgot there's not a lever on this side. So, that means we do get to go through the rafters again after making a joke about it. Oh well. Not like it's that challenging. I say that now, and then we'll probably die about 12 times because, well, that's our luck. These are always good for drawing attention. As long as you're moving, these aren't really a big problem. Now, if you do get hit by that, it may cause a stagger that would knock you off the edge. But okay. Bye. Okay, we made it. There's not a lever here either. Yes there is. I'm just blind. There we go. Ooh, too far. Or not far enough, I guess. Huh, if I'd have realized it was going to continue spinning, Yeah, that's the only problem with having killed that firekeeper. We don't respawn at that bonfire, we can just warp to it. So to make life a little bit easier, we're actually going to go here instead. Well, you can pick a fight with these guys if you want. It is not necessary. Same thing with these guys. Now, going to throw this back this way so we can collect our souls. Can't respond the right way. I'm pretty sure we're at the right orientation to go to the ground floor level of this place. We are not. Okay, we gotta spin it back down one time. There we go. Now this area has a bunch of those painting guardians in it. And as you've seen, they're obviously not strong. And we have really good armor, really solid weapon. Yeah, that was, what? 5% of our health, maybe? But like everything else, you just don't want all of them ganging up on you at once. And then this black armor set is a really, really good set. Let's see. The only problem is it is super heavy. That's not so bad compared to current stuff. Let's check this out as well. Yeah. So it is... The helm is better than... Let's see, the helm... The stuff's better than the Onion Knight. And compared to the Habel stuff, it's just a little bit lighter. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see here. Yeah, do the math on that real quick, because for some reason, apparently I wasn't great at high school math. $49.5%, which is still our normal roll. Basically, anything over where we are right this minute will result in what's commonly referred to as the fat roll. In this area, its boss, you don't even have to fight if you don't want to. Like, she will let you leave without a fight. And, I mean, I would consider it probably the second most tragic boss fight, right behind Sith. Ouch. Oh yeah, these things are a lot of fun. If you use fire on them, they will die instantly. Well, it's basically instantly. And I don't quite remember, I think it is poison that they inflict on you with those death clouds. Got a couple of rats down here. I've said it before, I may say it again, but rats are a decent farm for humanity. Especially if you're trying to take the path that saves Solaire. Oh, it's toxic that they inflict. That's what it is. Oh well. Yeah. Not a lot of fun. I think we still have... Ooh, we got one. And right there is basically the farm for this game. Anyone familiar with Demon Souls and its remake will recognize what that is. Yeah. I've only ever been in this area one time before, so I'm not super familiar with how everything is. Like, I'm remembering just enough to get by. Oh, maybe I've been here twice. I can get the Painting Guardian set. So, next we are going to go this way, just to do some exploring. Okay, nothing important this way. So, the stairs. If I remember right, the top of these spiral stairs have got, yeah, these things on them. Red sign soapstone. Okay. So then you want to avoid as much damage as possible to get this. And you can drop down again. And voila. Boy, that thing just loves jumping past us, don't it? Not overly tough. Now, this part can be kind of frustrating on the bridge, but before we do that, go to the lower part here. And here is basically the game's farm. Ow. I forgot that they can throw. Basically, if you have pyromancy or stuff like that, that's the best option. Me personally, I don't typically mess with these guys, but I did just want to show you how to get there. This is where things get a little challenging, because we have a zombie dragon. And basically it has a couple forms of attack. It can spray poison at us. Yep, that. And it can swipe at us. So the best thing to do is to take it out from range. I'm gonna swap this out real fast for our short bow. I'm not sure how much it's going to take. Actually, I'm not even sure if it is possible to poison this thing in general, but it's one of those non-respawning enemies. So it's not a huge problem, and obviously with the Lord Vessel we can always return to Firelink and run up to the Sewer Merchant to buy more arrows after this, so it's not problematic in the slightest. Kind of like when we took the tail off of that dragon on the bridge, this just takes a little while. Although this is a little bit faster because this thing doesn't move when we shoot it. I could have swore this thing was able to be poisoned, but oh well, no big deal. Save some of them. So we're going to switch over to our standards. Which, if we were using this, we'd have been doing slightly more damage the whole time. Oh well. Now, if you really want to, you can melee this thing to death. This is what I've found to be easiest for myself. And we're actually going to take a look at that shield that we picked up. Slightly less stability, weighs the same, better fire and lightning, but less magic. Why not? Oh yeah. Also increases our resistance to things. Boosts various resistances. Yep. So it's a nice one to have. Dragon scale. So, this here is the back half of the zombie dragon. And I am trying to remember. I know what you have to do is that. To get it to stand up. I don't know if this is a glitch or what the case is, but that is how you make it move so that you can get past it. Be careful coming down here. This way there are hollows, the other way there is a big knight. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the whole be careful thing. Oh, I thought we could just open that door. Alright, and much like the previous versions of this guy that we have fought, he really isn't all that bad. His biggest issue is the mob that spawns with him. And for some reason he glitched out to do that. At 29 minutes so far. It's not bad. And up here is the boss of the zone. Ooh, I think her weapon also does magic damage, so we are going to swap this back on. You don't have to fight her if you don't want to.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. It plunged down from the plank if thou seekest I. Thine desires shall be requited not.
So your options basically are, you can either have a fight with her, or you can just leave. I did not realize the cutscene would start there. But it's fine, because we only had one Estus at this point. So we'll just leave. Then, because now we know the path, I'm gonna try and get out of here, back to that bonfire to rest. Next time, we're just going to run right through. Pushed it the wrong way. Nope. Huh. I never kindled this bonfire. Actually, looking at the amount of souls we've got, let's use them to get us a few levels, maybe. Kindle this real fast. Just because with the one that was watched by a firekeeper out, this becomes our new closest to the start of the Duke's Archives bonfire. When we do that part, I guess. And don't worry. I think I said this already, but that dragon does not respawn. See, like, this is what I was talking about for the soft cap. See, our health is currently 1320. It only goes up 27 points. So, basically, that stat is as much as you really want it invested in at this point. I'll throw a point there and a point in endurance, just to continually, gradually bring ourselves up. And I did not kindle that bonfire. So, from what I've heard, and I have not verified this, so don't quote me, crossbreed Priscilla is supposedly supposed to be the child of Guinevere and Seath the Scaleless, which... Alright, not quite sure how that works, but, basically the painted world is used as she's viewed as an abomination, and it is used as a prison of sorts for her. Which is what makes the fight, killing her sad. Because really, all she wants is to be left alone. And, I mean, that's what most bosses in this series want. They just want to be left alone, but unfortunately for them, we exist. And the Priscilla fight really isn't much of a challenge. We'll skip that cutscene because we've already seen it once. Now, I know there is a way for this door and shortcut to be open, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what that way is. So we'll have to re-go through here. Oh, I see it now. Also, grab this. These guys come when we grab the item that was there. Here's the Twin Humanities. Rats. Okay. And back across. And this is the tricky part here. Because those things do follow you for a decent distance. Now, I think, don't quote me, but I think this is the way we've got to go to get that shortcut opened. It's either up this way or the other set of stairs. Huh. Aha! Bone wheels. Gotta love them. Typically, unless you come here, you're not going to run into these things until right before the pinwheel boss fight. There's one right there. Oop. Out of its way. And they can wear your stamina down pretty fast. That was the last of them. Well, apparently there's a lot more to this area than I realized, because I don't think I've ever come down here. Back to where we were going, because there's an item here. Annex. There. Bone wheel here. Oh, and we've been toxic. Not what we wanted to do, but oh well. Let's just go this way. Let's just head back out of here. Close. Go over here. Cut that down. And there we have it. There's the shortcut for this area. I mean, it's not an amazing shortcut, mind you, but it's better than having to re-go through all the toxic squads. Really, all you gotta deal with... Oh, we'll come down this way, too. Why not? You never have too many souls. Plus, I'm trying to fill time on the episode, so... That, unfortunately... player. And I'm in no mood to deal with their crap. Wait, no, that's not. That's an NPC summon, I think. No mood for their shenanigans regardless. that is the other shortcut that makes us not have to go across the bridge and take that fall and fall damage. I wonder if that NPC is still on us. Oh well. Not important. Huh. I found a safe spot. That's interesting. Ouch. 17, and here we go. So, her tail weapon is actually her scythe.
This land is peaceful. I beg of thee. I expected as much from thee. Why?
And she pulls a vanishing act. But you can track her based on footprints. Ow. Apparently I'm not so great at that. There we go. And her scythe is a phenomenal dex weapon if you can get it to drop. But there's a solid chance we're not going to. Yeah.
But why? What's
And we're just left with a feeling like we've done a bad thing because she was so peaceful. Anyway, that's basically the gist of the first DLC. From here, we got a couple options on where to go. We can either go to the, towards Pinwheel and Nido, or we can go for New Londo and take on the ghosts there, get the ember that allows us to take our weapon to plus 15. Or we can go do the Duke's Archives and head towards Seath the Scaleless. For me, it doesn't really matter what order you do things in, it's all, that was the wrong way, a bit of a pain. I'd have to say probably the Duke's Archive is the most annoying one. Well, maybe not. The area after Pinwheel is pretty atrocious. But since this episode will go up on Tuesday, and I should be back by then, we should have plenty of time to decide. But we're gonna stop here for the episode. Alright, Thanks for watching.